Hey everyone, just wanted to make a video being honest and being open about some of the struggles that I have gone through in life and what I am going through right now, which has been it's been a journey regarding this emotion and this feeling, and it's not easy every day. I feel like most days, more often than not, it's been so blessed, but because just how the Lord refocuses my mind and my heart onto the things that really truly matter. But I have struggled for a long time. I'd say most of my life with being and feeling undesirable one way or another. Um, it started with, fitting in at school, wanting to be good at sports or be smart or be witty or have knowledge of a lot of things, either culturally or in whatever context I could think of, just to get people to maybe look at me with a sense of community and belonging with them and feeling like that I could fit in with them. This ended up evolving into a personal struggle with seeking out relationships to fulfill me that way, trying to get past this feeling of insecurity and lust and desire to grow up in an age and in an era where everyone seems to want to grow up fast and to find their relationship quickly, and seeing a lot of people partake in that very quickly made me want to do the same. And so I started doing that whenever I was in late middle school, early high school, always thinking about getting in a relationship because that'll complete that missing feeling, that missing piece that I have. And it wasn't until I had my encounter with the Lord, that would have been, goodness, 6 years ago now, where I started to think differently about what true love and belonging is, and feeling valued for who I was, but at the same time, it never fully went away. Even during my relationships, even during times where I was following the Lord, I still felt like there was something deep inside of me that wanted to feel that sort of, I don't know if validation is the right word, but I guess belonging and true connection with someone who I felt shared those values, and with a people group and community who shared those values. And I felt like for a long time I was almost like a chameleon, just trying to blend in. And it was only after a lot of a lot of digging and a lot of surrendering and a lot of confusion and nights like tonight where God reminded me that it's not about that. It's not about that sort of being in the world and wanting to fit in that way, but it's by standing out and allowing what He's doing through you to be a guide and to be like a compass. And it's hard. It's hard because it's so easy. It's so easy to just follow Him in theory, but it's so hard because we have these very deep and real feelings of wanting to fit in and wanting to be loved and wanting to belong. But I think a reality that I've had to come to terms with is the kind of love that God has for us can't be replicated. And after experiencing that sort of love for myself, I know that I can't expect that from anyone or anything else here on this on this side of eternity, but also simultaneously, I have to recognize a desire that I still have to experience it. And so, yeah, it's it's just not easy. And again, most nights have been good, but there's nights like tonight where I'm just reminded of all the people that I see who have experienced that or seem like they're experiencing that. And here I am trying my best to follow the Lord, and it leaves me sometimes questioning if I'm not doing enough, or if it's simply quote unquote not time. I know many people like to throw around the phrase, the cliche, just wait, it'll happen, or it's okay, God has you, rely on him, and I don't deny that, but I'm just tired of superficial. I'm tired of looking, seeing, and feeling superficial love everywhere, and I crave to feel that for myself, that sort of true love, either with a spouse of whoever the Lord puts in my life, or a community. I prefer both, but at the end of the day, it's completely and entirely up to His will and for me to surrender into that. So, yeah, I just wanted to make this video. I know it's a little longer than what I've been posting, but I wanted to be open about where I'm at mentally, emotionally at this moment, because I don't want to portray the idea that following Christ is this happy-go-lucky, I never feel anything bad, I just bottle it all up because, oh, God's there, and who am I to complain, or yada yada. I've been there, and it's not healthy, and I think what the Lord wants is for us to recognize where we're at and to come to him with that, and to be open and honest, not just with him, but with one another. So you can hate me for this video, you can shame me for this video, and wouldn't make a difference. I know that there's some of you out there that loathe that I've been posting about Jesus, but I'm glad for that, because that tells me that the Spirit is moving, and if you feel that pushback, then that means that he's trying to reach you too. So I'm just gonna keep going. I don't know how this is gonna look in the long run. I don't know where he intends for us to go, but I'm just gonna keep going. So yeah, I hope you all have a great night tonight, and if you have any thoughts or feelings like these, don't hesitate to share them. You can send me a message or talk to those around you who you trust and who you love and who love you back, to talk about these things, because it's real. And even making this video and putting it out here has been a huge step out for me that I didn't even intend to make, and I wasn't even thinking of posting tonight, but then this happened, so I figured I should. I hope this inspires you in some way to be open and honest with God and with one another regarding what you're going through, because it's true that following Jesus isn't always sunshine and rainbows, and the last thing I want to portray is this image of someone who has it all together, because I don't. And I'm not going to lie, like people do on social media and only post the good. I'll post this too, because this is more human and more real than anything else. So thank you all for watching, if you've watched this far, and I'll just be praying for each and every one of you that you would recognize your own worth and your own value in the Lord, and that you would cling to that and speak with those around you regarding these feelings, because the last thing you should do is keep them to yourself. Thank you. God bless.